Another British Army officer has been convicted of sexual assault after a court heard he went into a woman's room for a cup of tea before kissing her neck, pushing her onto the bed and exposing himself. Sergeant Mathew Fieldhouse, who was a corporal at the time and who is nicknamed Mouse, is said to have tried to undo the woman's belt before undoing his own. I wonder why he was nicknamed Mouse. Do you think it's got anything to do with cheese? The sergeant, who was married to a pregnant wife at the time, the horrible little twant, is said to have been playing with himself while saying "come on" before she fled to another room. The court-martial heard the victim was going through a difficult time. She felt as though the 37-year-old, who she considered a friend, took advantage of her vulnerability. Sergeant Fieldhouse denied one count of sexual assault, but he has now been found guilty following a trial at Bulford Military Court in Wiltshire. The trial heard Sergeant Fieldhouse of the 25th Training Regiment of the Royal Logistics Corps had told his victim he was having marital problems. The woman said Mouse was known for his flirty banter and would make sexual comments, but those were just always laughed off. Rupert Gregory, prosecuting, said the defendant went to the complainant's address and she invited him in her room for a cup of tea. He came into her room, put his hands on her and picked her up by the hips and began kissing her on the neck. She was nervous. She did not know how to react. He put her on the bed with one knee on the bed and tried to unbuckle her belt. He unbuckled his belt, took out his penis and began masturbating, saying, "Oh, come on." She ran out of the room. In her video interview, the woman explained she was going through a difficult time. She said she had not thought anything about inviting him to her room as she had many male friends. She said he picked me up and put me on the bed and started kissing me. I started laughing. I was in shock. I don't know if he thought, "oh, she's liking it." I feel like if I had not laughed or if I had said something, then he would not have carried on. He picked me up and put me on the bed and started kissing me. I felt really uncomfortable while he was doing it. I don't see him in that way. He's not the most attractive guy in the world. He pulled his boxers down and grabbed his penis and was doing some movements or whatever, playing with himself. That's when he was like, "oh, come on." I thought this is too much and something just triggered and I just went out. I felt disgusted. He would say things in front of other people as well. Like everyone says, it's Mouse. He would not do anything. It was flirty banter, but I did not think he would ever act upon it. I would laugh it off. I never took it seriously. The woman said a colleague even laughed when she told her what had happened, saying Mouse wouldn't do that. But when he realised she was being serious, he urged her to report it. Sergeant Fieldhouse completely denied the incident in a police interview, reasoning that he would not enter rooms without being accompanied. Now, although he's been found guilty, he hasn't yet been punished. He's a dirty Bertie, will be sentenced in May. Well, I'll tell you something, Mouse. There's always a job for you in the police. They're always looking for people like you. Thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.